everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and this is my living room. Today is day 21 of Vlogmas, so time to open my advent calendars. You can... Okay, let's see, day 21. Here we go. Right here. And we have mocha cocoa. Okay. So then we'll open our box of socks for day 21. Let's have trouble getting that out. That probably ripped. Alright, and for day 21, we have gray socks with snowflakes, which is perfect because I hear some of you are getting snow. Am I getting snow? No. All right, let's see what Reese's Pieces we're getting for my son today. Today is day 21. Dessert, 4 Reese's Pieces. All right, let's go turn our 2 calendars. All right, so we have 4 days left. Let's see if I can get this out without knocking it back in again. Four days till the big man comes. Okay. Day 4, or 4 days. Alright everyone, so we're up in my craft room. And another craft that I would like to start doing this year is making junk journals. Now I have one that it was the very first one that I made, and I used it off of watching Crafty Girl and a couple of others and just kind of played around and figured out how this goes. This one is made from a composition notebook. I cut a hole into the top and attached this and made like a little dangling fun side there. I put November of 2022 till because I'll probably use these in the fall time. I made this little bow where I tied it up. And really, I spent most of my time just kind of making it versus writing in it. So this was a day of shopping, so I added the places that we went, making my first junk journal. How do I like it? It was fun. And then I went to a birthday party. Thoughts for today. Just a little thing there. Then it was Thanksgiving time, so I added little things here and what happened. Here's just some of the Black Friday shopping we did. We got a photo. I haven't printed it out. This is when my son made E5. This is an old picture of us that it's just been getting scratched up. And that's pretty much where I stopped. I have all these other pages, so next, fall I can come in and do that. But I wanted to try another way that I saw, and it's just making one from start to finish out of your own supplies and materials that you have. So I was watching a YouTuber, and she was making one using a 12 by 12 pack and just the trims and things inside of it. So I went out to Walmart and picked up this paper, which I think is really pretty. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So it's double-sided. I can choose either side to use. But I wanted to get one where all of the patterns and the different things were already put together, because me trying to figure out colors and patterns and, I'm going to overthink that big time. So I'm letting them do the patterns for me. And this is the pages that I'm going to insert into my junk journal. Okay, and then I'll add pockets and places to write. Well, the reason why I picked this one out is because I also had this paper pack that I picked up earlier in the year from Hobby Lobby, and it really seems to go quite perfectly with this other paper. So I can make pockets out of these. I could make just embellishments. I could journal on them. I could do whatever. But the main floral colors and patterns are pretty much the same, and that makes me excited. So I'm going to choose 4, let's see, I don't know. I'm going to choose maybe 6 of these. I like this one. I do like this one. Okay, so I like them all. This is the problem. Let's go through here and see what I like the most first. It's like 2 pages of the same, so I do like this one. I like the back of this one for writing. I'll come back to that. I like that page. I really like that page. I like them all. What do I do? Okay, so that's good because it has the marble and that. I'll get some cool patterns, not just flowers. I like that pink marble. Alright, I've already got one of those. I think I'm going to take one of these because it matches something in there. definitely want this. All right. Then all right, so I have my vellum right there. And if you want to know how old this is over 20 years old. Because I don't get rid of things. All right, some other things that I want to add is fabric. So now I'm having to decide which fabric. Grab two of the same. Type. So we'll have to see which one of that we want to use. But anyway. Alright, so I have these two that I got from the dollar store. Then I have these that I got probably 5 years ago from the Happy Planner. When they were doing boxes and I was new to Cricut. When I was newer to Cricut. Oh, this one says love all over it. That would be perfect for Valentine's Day. I think these are going to be a little bit too champagne-y. I know that this one I would love to have because there's swans in my other one. And maybe the small polka dots. And we'll go for this floral. Should we, or should we go for that? We'll see. Anyway. So these are some of the materials that I am going to be using in putting together this junk journal. So what I'm going to do now is decide that we're just going to make one signature today. So a signature is like a set or a part of like the first 12 pages of your journal. It's where you take them and you put them all together, and you can have one signature or you can have 5 signatures. It depends on how chunky you want your book to be. But I'm just going to make one at a time, and I need to decide when I open this section or chapter or whatever we want to call it, what do I want to open up and see, right? So I'm just going to go through all of my patterns and see which one speaks to me the most. That one. Yeah. This one, because I feel like it's so close to everything that's in here. That it's just going to be perfect. Yeah. So I'm going to trim these all down to 8.5 by 11, figure out which way I want it to open, which I'm thinking this way. So I'll cut it to 8.5. Wait a minute, let me think. Yeah, 11 by 8.5. Alright, so I'm going to cut all my papers down and then I will be back. Alright, so I've cut all of my papers down to 8.5 by 11. I'm also going to save all of these strips that I cut off because they could be used to make belly bands or pull tags or, you know, embellishments, pockets, whatever. So I'm going to save those. I've also picked out the colors or the patterns that I want to use from my 6x6 pad. Again, I can make pockets, just embellishments, whatever I want, but these go really well with the pad of paper and the fabrics that I still haven't decided upon. So, what I'm going to do now what I am going to do now is score these all. They're 11 inches wide, so I'm going to score them at 5.5, and then I'm going to go through and trim off the edges so that some of them are smaller, some of them are longer. Like this is shorter than the others, that's fine. I can take some of these and make them, you know, very short. I just want my pages to be all kinds of different sizes, just for interest. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I have this very large 12 by 12 scoring table here. And I'm a bit spazzy, so I need to take my time and make sure that I am scoring correctly. And I'm going to score on this side because that was actually the wrong side, because that's the side I want it to open. And for some reason you're supposed to score on the opposite side. Not really sure why. But anyway, I've scored it. So now and then we just, so this is going to be my center page. I changed my mind because I really thought this pattern was cool. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go through and score each of these. So I'm going to score them all just like this on the opposite side of what I want to be up and showing at 5.5. And so score it. Oops. Once I score it, I should be able to and that's fine that it's a little off, it's fine. So these are going to go, you know, one on top of the other. Then when you open your book, you have this page, you have that page, and I think I want to even make this one smaller because I like that trim up there. We'll see. So I'm going to go through and do this, and then tomorrow I will be back where we will go through the second part of putting this journal together. If you junk journal, or if it's something that you've wanted to do, you've never done it, but you're interested in it, there are a lot. It's actually something that's pretty popular. I had no idea. And there are a lot of YouTube tutorials. A lot of people do it on YouTube. And so that's just what I've been doing is watching folks and seeing how they're doing it and just kind of copying what they're doing. Alright, and then to add to it, I took these 6x6 papers, scored them at 5 inches, and then I'm just finding a place within my signature and adding them in. So then my signature is like this. Have plenty of space to journal there. We can add embellishments to each of these pages and places to journal on each of these pages. So this is my first signature, the beginning of my first signature. Not sure how many I will do, but this is where I am so far. And tomorrow we will come back and add some pockets and pull tabs with journaling spaces. Might add a little fabric in here somewhere to make it fun. We'll see what we do. So I hope that you enjoyed the beginning of my junk journal. I'm hoping to make it kind of a Victorian-esque type of feel. I haven't decided if I want to make it vintage and distress it and do all of that. I don't know yet. It just kind of happens organically. So, come back tomorrow and we will do some more work on this junk journal. And I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, everyone.